top 25 flash in the early season as both of these programs try to make an early statement and build that resume. We've arrived along Orange Blossom Trail at Camping World Stadium here in beautiful Orlando, Florida, as we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on the 23rd ranked team in the land, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Noles' long wait is coming to an end as they'll put a foot to it and the season will get underway. And he's coming out of the end zone. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. So Tennessee's offense takes the field to start this game off. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sundays.
Yeah, these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks. David, this one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are two huge names. You know, brand versus brand. Big-time baller versus big-time baller. Trying to come out on top. Yeah, defenses, I feel bad for them today. That's not what this is about. This is about the QBs.
Motion from the wide receiver. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. The Volunteers will hustle to the line. Guys, let's take a minute here and look big picture for Tennessee. They had quite the ride last year, made it to the semifinals, couldn't finish the deal. Regression or redemption?
And today we're going to find out. And that's what's cool. Last year did not finish the way they wanted to, but they did get to the playoff. That is an accomplishment. Now, did that...
He's going to throw deep right side. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. Punt is in the air on 4th down. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. So Florida State's offense will take the field for the first time. And Jesse, if there is an old war horse, a real war daddy in the training facility, here he is, back to run the show again.
Well, that's a great point, and there is no substitute for experience. There is a lot of expectation for this football team and for this offense because of that guy and because of all the big stages and all the big moments he's already played through in his career. A lot of people are really excited, David, because he
breaks into the open. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Pass to sticks and still on his feet. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got his man. This is the kind of game, a top 25 matchup in the early season that you look for when you're trying to build your resume.
Yeah, these are so fun because as a player, you kind of get bored if you don't get challenged. But when you got an early season challenge like this, all the adrenaline, all the juice, Palmer, you're ready to rock and roll.
I love this. We've had this game circled for a long time because we learn a lot in these types of games. What are these teams about? Which conferences are better? You're going to get a lot of answers to that. And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see him ran so successful.
A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down. The RPO, it's complete. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. The Seminoles kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He's got it on the run. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business. First and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he was fortunate to get that one back to the line of scrimmage at the 5. No gain on the play. Back to pass on second down. That pass is incomplete. After a drive this long, a field goal would be a punch in the gut. It's third and goal. Gets the back moving. On third and goal, they'll try to throw it in. And the Heat gets there, and they get it down at the 14-yard line.
All right, defense, nice job early in the game, playing well with your backs against the wall. The job's not over yet, though. This is an offense that has shown that they can go for it on fourth down, especially during these situations.
And on fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
You're feeling really good about that, right? Brand new season, first drive of the year. The juices are flowing. You march the ball down the field. You don't get a touchdown, but at least you come away with 3 points. Very positive start to the year.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. So here is the Tennessee offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. And the Volunteers moving quickly to the line. Trying play action. Looking to the big tight end. Oh, it's picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
A big part about playing the quarterback position is turning the page, playing the next play, not letting bad plays beat you. And that's his first career interception in college football, so that's going to sting. But now you've got to get back out there and lead your team.
Offense in a split backfield. Leaves it with the back. There to stop him after a pickup of 1 to the 22. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Here's a Heat. Trying to escape and get it himself. He was able to squirt free and pick up a few and avoid a negative play there. On third and long, trying to convert through the air. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. And the Seminoles come to the line with a new set of downs. Tosses it incomplete. Let's take a second here to talk about Florida State. The portal can work wonders if you have specific holes to fill. Breathe a little new life and energy into the program. David, these guys went in there, got a nice little haul that really could set them up for success this season.
They did, and they didn't go bonkers and go crazy, Jesse. I like how they just saw a couple guys that they thought fit their system, fit their culture, and now they're bringing them in so they can rise the tide of this team.
Yeah, this feels like a curated roster, right? They only had a few holes that they had to fill up, and they went out, they put their effort into finding the right guy. They feel like they've upgraded their roster with just a few portal.
And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown Seminoles. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Man, a gigantic collision of top 5 teams, and it is now a final. Ohio State found a way to pick up the W, and a win is a win, But this was not the type of convincing victory they've gotten used to in Columbus. Going to be interesting to see what the fallout from this one is for one ranked team, while the other could have a case for the #1 spot in America, fellas.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play.
There he goes. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. And the Vols want to pick up the tempo. Tennessee loves relying on the big physical backs like a Jamal Lewis, and this guy fits the mold.
Yeah, guys you just didn't want to tackle. I mean, guys that run angry all the time, and it's a mindset. When Tennessee has that mindset, the fans go crazy, and their teams are usually their best squads.
The Vols can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll run play action. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. The Volunteers come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. They bring the punter onto the field now. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. They've built a quick double-digit lead now to try to get this offense really humming. They'll knock him down after a 6-yard gain to the 27. And the Noles in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Got it behind the line. It's Fleming. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Using the quick game. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving forward just a few. Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. Caught in the backfield, it's Cornelius. And he's down at the 41, that's a 1st down. The Seminoles are flying down the field. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Didn't get much on 1st down, it's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. He'll keep it himself. They make the stop right at the 30-yard line, but it's a 10-yard pickup and a 1st down. They'll leave it with him. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. And the Seminoles with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Fires to the big fella. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. The Seminoles will snap it on 1st and 10. On the option. The pitch. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, no! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
I think you love starting the year off with some momentum, and that's exactly what this offense is doing. They're firing on all cylinders, defense doing their job as well. This team getting out the gates to start the season in great fashion.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And right down the middle. So it's an 80-yard drive, and they finished it off with a 14-yard run for the score.
Tennessee, 0.
Looks like he's going to try to return it. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Quickly out to the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And the Volunteers come to the line in the hurry-up. They'll go to the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his man down the middle. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Offense lining up quickly.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
The give to the tailback. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Vols will bring the punt team onto the field. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Wants to go up top on first down. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
Well, obviously, at this point in the first half, the defense is finding themselves in a hole. You just get the feeling if they're going to get back in this, they're going to need more plays like that. They're going to need sacks. They're going to need turnovers. They're going to have to create negative plays to get themselves some momentum.
The Noles with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. He's got it on the right. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. We're through one period, and these receivers are showing out big time. Take a look at the stats. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Able to get a foot down in bounds and make the catch. That's now 200 catches in his career.
It's so impressive because of his dependability. This guy has been consistent, David, week in, week out. He shows up, and he makes plays.
And it's easy to coach a guy like that. Consistent, does the work, catches the football, you know where he's going to be. That's why he's got 200 catches.
He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Trying to start the drive with a pass. And with the completion out to the sideline, they'll pick up a couple. The Vols racing to the line in the hurry-up. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
This offense is going to have to come up with a plan to block this guy. He is an absolute monster, and he showed you all his tools on that sack.
The Volunteers will try to pin them back with the punt. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. And they can't make the connection going for a big play on first down. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wide receiver comes in motion. 2nd and 10. He'll throw again. They're working that left side. Gets away from one. Finds room. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing. Give to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Quick completion to the right. Oh, he's got some space. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Seminoles are moving quickly down the field. They'll move the wide receiver. Quick touch pass to the receiver. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. And the Seminoles trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Pulls it and fires to the left. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down.
Well, this defense now is just getting gashed. And if you're the defensive coordinator, you might now want to think about being aggressive, changing up your play calls, and maybe breaking your own tendencies, because you have got to stop this offense just marching down the field.
Quickly to the tight end. Plows through the defense. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup, spotted at the 25-yard line. Caught behind the line. It's Cornelius.
And offenses nowadays, they're really just counting numbers. How many guys do you have out wide? How many guys do I have out wide? If I have enough guys to block your guys, boom, it's just built into the offense. Pick.
Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this defense had some matchups they felt really good about up front, and they won one right there, getting to the quarterback, creating a negative play, and they're going to need these guys to start winning more of those because they are finding themselves in a hole here early in the game.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Grabbed in the middle, it's Cornelius. And that won't quite be enough for the first down as he's knocked down just short of the sticks. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. He splits the uprights. And that lead grows even bigger. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. UAB went on the road and silenced one of the most vocal crowds in football. And it's clear this Blazers team has adopted the mantra, let your play do the talking. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Just a short pass to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Second down, they'll go to the air. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
We haven't even gotten to halftime yet. This offense has their hands full trying to keep this quarterback standing up straight. They've already given up multiple sacks. That's the biggest reason why they're trailing by as much as they are. They better go in at halftime and make some big-time adjustments.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. They go to the ground. Makes his way to the 17, but not enough for the first down. And the Volunteers line up to punt it away. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. And the veteran presence is obvious for this senior behind center. They've been playing pitch and catch at an elite level, and there have been no answers defensively. He's run out of bounds and didn't gain an inch on the play. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Makes the grab. It's Fleming. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
Boy, this defense is ridiculous. On point. They know how to rush the passers. Multiple guys getting it done. 5 sacks, and we are still in the first half.
And the Noles send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll field the punt and take it back. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. They've fallen into this big hole, and they are pretty desperate for answers right now. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Guys, let's talk a little bit about Tennessee. We start the season top 25. Clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to start the season fast. You want to be gelling on offense and on defense. I think that's the challenge early here.
Absolutely. Figuring out who you are. Obviously some talented pieces, well thought of in the top 25, but a lot of season to go out and prove it. Day one, game one. Make that first impression.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Motion from the back. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Catch in the middle. It's Darrisaw. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Vols are in the hurry-up.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Plows ahead for a pickup of 1 to the 32. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Grab behind the line. It's Sweeney. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Pine. They've got him now. He almost picked up that 1st down on the screen. The Vols will try to pick it up on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Makes a grab past the marker. Got enough to move the sticks. 1st down from the 17. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Out of the gun, the give to the back. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped. 1st and goal, and this feels like their chance to make a game of it. He'll pull it on the read. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteers!
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. Bangs it through for an extra point. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers it well to not give back that last score. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Hold and fire complete. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Second down, they'll go to the air. That's reeled in. It's Cornelius. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Here on third down for this offense. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. They boot it away. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. He'll start this drive going to the air. Gets open down the middle. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. To the air on second down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Sweeney. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. To the air on first down. Makes the grab on the left. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. From the gun. Almost had the completion, just missed it. And the incompletion brings up a second down. Now the play fake. Finds the tight end. And he'll be brought down. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play. Wants to throw again. Pulls it in. It's Sweeney. Oh, the sweet spin. He's free. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. The Volunteers will have it 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Got his man quickly. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Close to the marker, it's Darrison. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. The snap sets up to throw. Trying to barrel in. He found some running room, but needed just a few inches more to put it in the end zone. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Touchdown ball! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Well, the head coach has to love what he saw from his offense here at the very end of the first half, when you got to have it. Execution has got to be great in these 2-minute type situations. Really nice job handling the situation by the quarterback, making sure all 10 other guys on offense are on the same page. And they're still losing the football game, but that's a touchdown they absolutely needed to have here at the end of the first half.
And he splits the uprights on the extra point. So here comes the kickoff after the touchdown, and the last thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return. And he's coming out of the end zone. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Offense has enough time to get off a play before we head to the half. The run from the shotgun. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
All right, guys, thanks. Looks like we've had ourselves a very enjoyable first half so far. And this linebacker has left his big old paw prints all over this first half. He's been clogging running lanes and forcing turnovers, and even when he's not doing something that shows up on the stat sheet, he's preventing that offense from doing so. A young man with all-American potential. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the second half.
And the Volunteers will kick it off to start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. They'll start the third quarter with the run. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. Got 3 on first down and 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Got the quick pass.
Pass on second down.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Cornelius. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be first down. Snap it to the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Seminoles now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. With the catch, it's Cornelius. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Quarterback on the keeper. Runs through a tackle. Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the running back has it. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. They'll operate out of split backs. Off the play fake. He's got him in the flat. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. 3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. Got out of trouble and throws. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. And they'll run the field goal unit back out there. This kicker has already banged a couple through. It is good. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Oklahoma State looked like a serious force in what can only be described as a dominant win. This is a program with a case full of trophies, and they might just add some more hardware before this year is out. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. He's knocked out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the 25.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit to the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
And the ball's in the hurry-up.
When this offense wants to, boy, they can go fast. After the completion and first down, right back to the line of scrimmage for more tempo.
Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. The Vols with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Quick release by the QB. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Hand off from the shotgun.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got him. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Volunteers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, running back on the move. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. And the Volunteers will line up to punt it away. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one. Make life easier on this kicker who is so important to this team.
Looking downfield on first down. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. The give to the back. He's stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
They got more sacks than a grocery store. Goodness gracious, time and time again, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground. This defense having their way.
And the Seminoles decide to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. That last one looked like a back-breaking drive, David, but they ended up punting.
Yeah, they put some plays together, put some yards together, but the most important stat is putting points on the board. And this offense has to finish, Jesse, when they get across that 50-yard line and start getting in scoring territory.
Yeah, there was some good execution, no doubt about it, but I think it's the critical down and distances, third down in particular. They've got to be better moving forward.
Off to the lone back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Now facing a third and long. He's looking downfield to throw. A shot toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. And the Vols will call on their punt team. Wants to bring it back. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. Wants to throw on first down. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
It is hard to continue to get up and get up. Get up like he has, being sacked time after time again. But this QB, this offense, they're undeterred. They're continuing to put drives together, and most importantly, they're winning the football game.
They gave up the sack on first down. Now it's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. throws to the wideout. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
3rd and long situation, we're bringing an extra DB on the field, and we're telling our front guys to pin your ears back and go get the QB, and they get the job done.
The Seminoles will punt this one away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. So here is the Tennessee offense. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. The Vols will punt it away on 4th down. And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. Looking to throw on 1st down. He makes the catch. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately. The Noles can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to pass. Under fire. Finds his tight end. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a 1st down. Going to the running game. Spins away from the defender. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. The Seminoles can really attack on this 2nd and short. The play-action fake. Quickly complete. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. He'll go to the sneak.
3rd and 1. Everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, drive your legs.
And the Seminoles have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. He'll off one deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Got the back over the middle. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the 1st. And the Noles will send out the punt unit. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6 times tonight. How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Shoots through that hole and picks up 5. He's out to the 11. The Volunteers want to crank the tempo. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Grab near the marker. It's their assault. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the 1st? He'll do it himself. He'll grind out a few tough yards, and that'll probably be the final play of this period. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. So first down will open up the final period. The pull and throw off the RPO. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Great job by the defense here, forcing the fumble on the wide receiver. Look, understand the ball came out quick. I got to break, get hats to the football, secure the tackle, try to get that football out. Nice turnover, nice hustle by this defense.
The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. They'll try the run. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Florida State.
And it's a really nice drive by this offense. They didn't get too conservative. They put the drive together. Now, the biggest thing for me, now the other team has to score 2 touchdowns. And that's the goal you want. You always want to make it as hard as possible. This offense executed in the fourth quarter. Nice job.
No backs with the quarterback as they line up for the 2. Motion from the wideout. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Makes the grab in the end zone for the 2 as they extend the lead. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead and they're trying to hold on to it. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong and just take whatever happens in the rankings next week. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the Volunteers will bring the punt team onto the field. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. He'll keep it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Pulls and fires complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. The Seminoles will try to pin them back with the punt. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect turning it on. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. And the Vols want to move quickly.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Quickly complete. He works his way up to the 33 and is pushed out of bounds.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on 3rd down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
And as a defensive player, you see so much option nowadays and so many different variants of it. And you got to play very disciplined, sound football. And you could tell he knew he was responsible for the quarterback. He goes and gets him, sits him on the ground, creates a tackle for a loss.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He rifles one deep down the right side. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He'll take another shot here. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Taking it the other way. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's 4th down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown on their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for a position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few 1st downs, and I'm in scoring position.
Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there. And the Seminoles really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. This kicker's leg is getting a workout. He's already made 3 field goals, and here he comes again. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So here is the Tennessee offense. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help.
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
This quarterback has been under duress all game long. He's one of the best in the country, and he's used to having his way. He's the one who's used to dictating to opposing defenses, but that has not been the case in this game. Here we are late. He's still under pressure, taking a sack there.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. On the run, fires downfield. Can't complete the long throw, and the defense gets off the field on 4th down. Split backs here. Takes a handoff, and he's going right. Fighting off the defender. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Rides the back and leaves it. Not a lot there. Picks up 1 inside the 20 to the 19. 3rd play of the drive, and they need to make something happen here on 3rd and long. Quick strike complete. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. The holder will kneel at the 24, a 34-yarder coming from the right hash. And this one is perfect. And now the lead is even bigger. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Auburn had an impressive showing there on the Plains, winning this one by double digits, although it felt like it could have been more. Somewhere even Bo Jackson is impressed with this one. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Grab behind the line. It's Pine. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there. Still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. wants to fire on second down. Caught in the backfield. It's Pine. Jukes his way for more. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. Wants to go up top on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Pine. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Working well behind the sticks on second down. He wants to throw it again. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They couldn't connect on second down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The Vols have their offense in high gear. Got it behind the line. It's their assault. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Sweeney. Breaks into the open. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. Backed up now, here's second and long. The RPO, fire complete to the left. Rustled out of bounds at the 12, and another productive play on this drive.
Man, this guy is so dynamic, and that's why you want to try to get him the ball as many ways as you can. That time it's a screen throw, and he had some nice blocks downfield, but with his speed and elusive running ability, this dude is dangerous.
Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Quick release on the RPO. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play, in prime position for a score. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Looking to fire. Lets it fly. Throw into the end zone. It's picked off.
And what a great moment for that young man right there. That's his first career interception in college football. He's a guy that's worked so hard. He wanted to make an impact for his defense this year and comes up with a massive play right there.
All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. Be interesting to see what happens here in the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Off play action. Complete with conviction on the crosser. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. The officials stopped the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. The Seminoles are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Noles come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll pull it on the read. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Back to pass on 2nd down. Got a man. It's Fleming. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. With the clock running, this should be the final play. Coming into this one, we wondered whether these guys were a little bit overrated, and certainly they did nothing to dispel that notion.
They were playing angry today, and I know talking to some of their players, David, coming into this game, they felt like they were being disrespected. A lot of people thought their opponent might get them today, so they took this opportunity to make a statement and make an example out of their opponent.
And those are fun moments in the locker room, aren't they, Jesse? Like, everybody's doubting us. Nobody thinks we can win. It's really easy to motivate that type of squad. They played motivated. They played a little ticked off. I'm here for it. I love it. I love the excitement, the adrenaline, the emotion, and they earned a big dub today.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.